In this video, we will take a look at what Python tuples are. This video will build upon the knowledge that we had in the list video. So if you have not watched that one, I recommend you do before you watch this. Link is in the description below. Python tuples and Python lists are very similar but with some slight differences, and that is what we are going to explore. We declare a list using the square brackets, but we declare a tuple using these round ones. And lists has some flexibilities that tuples do not have, but they have very similar things. So let us declare a variable called count, and then try to see what options that tuples offers us. So when I press the dot, PyCharm's intelligence will bring up all the things you can perform on it. You can see that this one is only 2 as compared to the list's own that was a lot. So let us test the count. It just works like the list count. We can count the number of times that mass appears. And when I run this code, of course, I should print it to the terminal before I see. So print and then count. When I run this code, I see that mass appears once. And there was another one too that we saw in there called the index. So if I check the index of mass also, I get index 3 because I told you that it starts from 0 at Mercury, Venus at 1, Earth at 2, and then Mars at 3. But what is the difference between lists and tuples? We can also nest tuples inside tuples, but if we try to change the value at a particular index, a tuple will not allow us to do that, but a list will do. So we say that is the major difference between lists and tuples. One is immutable and one is mutable. Python lists are mutable and the tuples are immutable. We cannot change the value at a particular index also. So once we declare it, we cannot change it. So let us see how that one works in code. So let's say that planets let's say we want to assign a particular element at index 0 in the planet tuple. So we want to change the 0 to be Kepler. And then let's try and then run our code and see. It tells us that the tuple object does not support assignment. So we cannot assign this element, this value here to the 0 element to replace Mercury in a tuple, but let us try it for the list. We run it and then we do not get into any form of error. In fact, if you can try and print the value also of the list also, so print and then planet 2, and then we will see that the list will be printed with tuples with Kepler at the 0 position. So that's the major difference between tuples and lists. But you may be wondering, when do I then use a tuple and when then do I use a list? You, of course, have guessed that if you want to build something that cannot be easily manipulated, you want to make sure that it's a tuple. But if something that you manipulate and take some off, put some in, change a particular index and all that, you have to make sure that that one is a list to allow you that flexibility, and also comes with a whole lot of methods that tuples don't give us access to. The same way you can also access the elements also from the tuple and then use them. It allows us to do that. So we can, let me just print this one here. We can print the element at index 1 on the planet list, and then it will work for us. It comes out at, of course, we are printing Kepler also, but this is the first one that we were interested in. If I comment this one out, so that we get Venus. So we can also access the element just like we do on list, and then use them anywhere in our code. So that will be all for this video. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.